Hello, how's it going? I've made this quick video, it's about 20 to 25 minutes long. New member lead generation for gyms. So how to get people through the door using online advertising. So it's about, as I said, it's about 25 minutes. So switch your phone on silent, get a pen and paper, because I'll be going through some various things. So to summarize what I'm going to talk about, so I'm going to go over the current state of digital marketing and how this applies to the fitness industry. So looking at maybe some examples of what gyms are currently doing, how this could be improved, and how you could maybe take it to the next level in terms of scaling this up and really getting your gym in front of people online. So where most gyms go wrong with online advertising. So again, we'll look at some examples. I'll give you some pointers on how maybe you can improve what you're doing at the moment, and give you some, as I say, some tips and things around that area. The purpose of lead generation. Now, lead generation isn't just about selling something to someone at face value or straight away. It's about nurturing leads. It's about getting people through the door and basically offering them value so that they want to interact with you and you can grow that long-term relationship. So I'll go through that, give you a summary of what that is. And then we'll talk about why online advertising is ideal for member lead generation. So we'll look at the technology available in 2019 going into 2020 that you can use to find ideal members and ideal long-term members for your gym. And you can find them on a consistent basis. As I say, the technology available is crazy at the moment, and if you're not taking advantage of it, then I suggest you really have a look at it and see what it might be able to do for your studio, for your gym, for your classes. It can be used for all sorts of marketing. So then once we've gone through all that, I'm going to show you a system that you can implement, as I said, that puts new members on autopilot. So it gets people through the door on a regular basis, and you can start signing people up and growing your gym. And then finally, how you could get started today, implement what I've talked about, and this will give you an advantage over local competition who might not be doing this sort of stuff. Okay, so moving on to the first slide. So current state of digital marketing and how this applies to the fitness industry. Now I've put an ad that I've literally just gone and found. So I'll put in something like gym offer, local gym offer, something like that, and this came up. So it's 99 free days, something typical that most gyms, yourself, might have done. Good practice to put it on and put it out to your followers. Now, in 2012, Facebook converted to an advertising platform to make money. So what this meant, if I just bring this up, you can see. So Facebook organic reach. Organic reach is when you post something, how many of your followers of your page are going to see that post. So in 2012, you can see it's probably about 16%, and you can see the trend going down to June 2016. I would say it's about 2%. So if you have 1,000 followers, even in 2012, only 160 people were seeing this offer. Yeah, you bring it all the way to 2016, 2%, only 20 people are seeing it. And what do you think's happened since 3 years? This trend is just going to continue. Okay, and you can see this reflected in this ad example. Now this post was done about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's had 1 like. Yeah, so you're probably seeing the effect of this on this post here. It's not getting the exposure that you need it to then get those conversions and get people signed up to whatever you are offering. Okay, so I've just put down here, the moment you begin advertising on Facebook, you are now a priority to them. Yeah, so the moment you start spending money with Facebook and tapping into their data and their targeting and everything like that we will get onto, then you now become a priority. They're going to try and get your ad and your offer in front of as many people as possible. So if you're just doing these social posts at the moment and you're finding that they're not really getting any traction or they're not being seen by enough people, then this is probably the reason why. It's because, as I say, in 2012, Facebook was a social media site. it turned into an advertising platform. So if you want to utilize the data and the people on there, you've got to pay to play. Yeah, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know, a lot of your competition probably won't be doing that, so you can get a good head start on them, and it's really cost effective as well, which we'll have a look at. So okay then, so Facebook ads. So you might go and set yourself up an ad. So I'm just going to go through a few things to be wary of, and look at maybe the mindset of people on Facebook and how you should approach them. Basically, people don't want to be sold to. Yeah, they are on Facebook to see what their friends are up to be social, to find things out. They are open to learning. They're open to being educated. They're open to receiving something of value. If it's for free, then even better. But they're open to those sorts of things. Headline, copy, and image are very important. So you've really got to pay attention to three things. Your headline. So what you really need a hook. So what are you offering? What is your USP USP or how are you going to enhance someone's life on Facebook today and make them take action in whatever you're offering. The copy. Now, this just sort of complements the headline, but there's a few key things that you need in there. I'm not going to go into it now because there's a whole science sort of behind it, but if you do your research, then you'll see what you need in your copy, and of course your image as well for that visual representation. Okay, just think about what image you're portraying and how it ties in with the headline and copy. Okay, and another thing that I don't see often, or I don't see enough, is providing instructions. So you might give an offer, but then it's like, well, what do I do with that offer? Who do I ring? How do I take it up? Where is this gym? Where are you located? Things like that. And also, never sell in an ad. Okay, so I'll put an example on here. Example of a bad ad. Page is $10 and $10 per month. When people on Facebook, you know yourself how often you're being advertised to during the day. They're just going to swipe through. It's not going to catch their attention. Okay, you need to be a bit more creative and offer a bit more value than that. Sparking curiosity is always good, and offering them something of related value is a great way to make that first contact. And lastly, I'll just say, always send them to a landing page. Okay, so Facebook can do this for you, or you can set up a landing page on your own website and link them through, but always send them somewhere which is a dedicated page and it relates to the offer that you just put in front of them. Okay, so why online advertising is perfect for generating new member leads. So as I say, I'm a big fan of Facebook, just because of the targeting they've got, and it's a good place to start for anyone who hasn't done online advertising before. It's been around for a while, it's well proven. So we'll just go through a few of the ways you can use Facebook to really hone in on the people that will be interested in signing up for not only just your membership, but for long-term memberships. You want these people to stay with you for a long time. So locations, in here I put York, and you can also choose the radius around York to target. What I would say, if you're in a really populated area, then go a bit narrower, and if you're in a sparse area, then go a bit wider. Okay. Interest. So this is really important. So down here you see detailed targeting. So rather than just putting fitness or gyms, because let's face it, everyone is interested in that in some point in their life. A good way to differentiate people that really are interested in gyms and want that full-time membership is influencers. So if they follow an influencer, they're probably more likely to be looking at the content more often than not. Websites, groups, all that sort of thing. Just a way to get under that first layer of people who are just everyone's interested in fitness, aren't they? And you can really be creative with those targeting those interests. Machine learning. So Facebook gathers data on everyone who uses it. It knows you better than your own parents. Definitely. Facebook wants, when you come to the website of Facebook. They want to show you content that you are interested in. So it wants to gain as much information about you as it possibly can. And this is no different with ads. So it wants to show you ads that it thinks you'll be interested in. And it's become uncanny at figuring out what it thinks you'll respond to. Okay, testing and optimization. So you can set up multiple variations of this ad. So it might be multiple variations of an offer or a value related piece of content. And then once you know which ones are performing better, you can turn the other ones off. And overall, this is going to bring your cost, your advertising cost down, because you're going to optimize and find out the most effective ad that is working the best. So you might have one ad where 100 people clicked on it, but only 5 people went through and took you up on that offer. You might have another ad that 100 people clicked on it and 20 people went through. Because you pay per click, then the one with the 20 coming through is going to be better value for you. You're going to pay the same on the both ads, but you're going to get 20 people instead of 5 on the latter. So analysis, you can see exactly how many people are coming through, how many people are leaving that landing page, how many people are taking you up on your offer. All the stats are there, they're right in front of you. You can analyze them and then make informed decisions from there. And eventually you'll be able to work out your true cost per member. Okay. And then basically from there you can scale it up or dial it back as you see fit. And also this isn't just for targeting new members. You can use it to fill classes. You can use it for corporate bookings. You can use it for just about any type of marketing. So once you've dipped your toes in members, you can try it for other things as well. So all this combined, in my opinion, knocks other advertising channels out the park. Yeah, radio, TV, magazine, they cannot offer this combination of technology and powerful targeting. They just, this is just a whole new age now we're entering in. And as I say, I suggest if you haven't at least tried this, it's definitely worth giving it a go. Right, so an example of a good lead generation system using this online advertising that I've been talking about. So I'll show you a quick sort of system that I put together, and here it is. So this is the ad. So this is what we were talking about, and we would dial in our targeting, interest, age, location, everything like that. Your headline copy, and then a photo. Videos are also huge at the moment. You can do a video. And as I said, this wants to go through to a landing page. Okay? And on this landing page, you're going to have something called a lead magnet. Now, the lead magnet, I've got a few examples over here. This is something you're going to offer people that they're going to see value in straight away. So these are just some examples. You can come up with your own offers. So I've come up with free week, free PT session, 6 months for the price of free weekend tour, 12 months for the price of whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, so that is called a lead magnet. That is someone getting something of value straight away. Okay, but what you want to do is allude to that lead magnet in your headline and copy, but instead of just giving them the lead magnet straight away, you want them to opt in to get the lead magnet. Okay, and just quickly, you could also introduce some scarcity on the page. So there's only 20 of these available, or this offer ends in 2 days, 5 minutes, and you can put a little countdown timer just to get people to act there and then. So they opt in, they give their name, phone, and email. Okay, so you capture that, and then they go through to a thank you page where you say thank you for signing up or whatever. You give them the voucher that is going to enable them to get their lead magnet. So if this was a free week, it would be a free week voucher, and you say print that off and bring it in. Okay, so you give them detailed instructions. You might give them a map of where your gym is, and lastly you might also include a photo, or even better, a video from the gym manager or someone, a personal trainer or something like that, just saying thank you for signing up, want to welcome you, looking forward to seeing you in the gym, everything like that. Just a little personal touch, okay? And then once they have opted in, that is going to come through to you as an email in real time. Okay, so at this point, they enter their name, phone number, email, and it's going to come through to you. So what I would suggest is that you have somebody at your gym that follows up with these leads within sort of 15 to 20 minutes at the latest. So you give them a courtesy call straight away while they're thinking about it, while they're excited about it. You book them in, so you say Saturday at 2 o'clock, great, we'll see you there. And then you've got appointments and you've got people coming through the door. Once they get through the door, you're going to convert so many of them, yeah, into full-time members. Okay, once you get them in, you can do your sales or whatever you do, how you would normally if someone walked in through your gym, yeah, and you get them signed up. So that is a nice little way you can run Facebook ads and get people through the door, and it's all automated and they just come through to you as leads. Okay, so that's the basic version. I'm now going to show you how you can build on this and how maybe later down the line you can scale out even further and make it even more cost effective. Because at the end of the day, what you've done, by capturing the email, you've got some really valuable information there. Yeah, there is a value to that. Okay, so same again here, name, phone, email. But what you can do is build in now email marketing. So you can set up something called a sequence where you send them a couple of emails. Again, this has to be value. So it could be, have you seen this YouTube video of how to improve your squats technique or your deadlift technique, something like that. And you give them a couple of these, maybe an article here, and then you offer them something again. So you might say, get your first month free when you sign up for a year. Yeah, something maybe a little bit more aggressive because you've offered them value here, here, and here in your lead magnet. So at this point, they already know and trust you, so you can maybe give them another offer. So that's one way you can utilize this information that you've captured. Another way is called retargeting. So they might have got to this landing page but not opted in. What you can do is set up a different ad, and we call it a reminder ad. So you might approach it from a different angle. You know, as you get more information about why people are leaving or they're not opting in, you can maybe combat that with a different ad. Okay, and that can be specifically shown to people who get to this page but then they leave. Okay, and it won't be shown to anybody else, and that's called retargeting. Another thing is your website. So hold on, technical malfunction. Your website, you will have traffic. Where's my pen? Go on here, bear with me. So you will have traffic coming from Google, Twitter, all sorts of places, word of mouth, direct. And what you can do is set up something called a Facebook pixel on your website. Now, any developer worth his salt or anyone who works with websites will be able to install this for you on your website. And basically what that'll do is anyone who comes to your website can then be shown the ad, yeah, on Facebook. So you imagine they go to www.yourgym.com, they have a browse around, you go onto your about page, have a little look, and then they go onto Facebook, and then they see this ad for you with a lead magnet. What do you think the chances are of them following up with that? Yeah, it's just reminding them, almost making them exclusive, like a little exclusive club that is given that offer. So if you do it the right way, then they're going to come through, and eventually they'll come through your door. Okay, so that's another way. Lastly, Facebook audiences. So once you get some traffic going through your landing page, you can then ask Facebook to analyze those people that are coming through, and then Facebook, as I said before, is uncanny at finding similar people. So you can say, okay, Facebook, those people come through, go and find me some more people like that, and it will. Okay, and also if you wanted to, if people are getting to here but leaving, and they're leaving quickly, you can say, all right then, they're obviously not interested. Let's exclude them from this ad. So I don't want people like that who are just going to click on it and then leave, because that's costing you. So you can say, people like that, don't show them the ad. Yeah, and that's Facebook audiences. So there you go, that's a nice little system. As I say, you can set this up. The email marketing, you can set one sequence up and it can go to everyone. You don't have to write it out every time. You write it out once and you resend it to people. Okay, so going back to the presentation. So how you can implement all this today. So I am currently offering to set up a 2-week trial advertising campaign for your gym to get you started. Okay, so I'll quickly show you what that is. Just go down here. So this system here, I will set you up on a 2-week trial basis just to introduce you to it. Now you're probably saying, well, wait there, who are you and why would you want to do that? So I'll quickly introduce myself. So my name is Sam Norland. I'm a digital marketing consultant for gyms, fitness, fitness industry, studios, yoga studios, that kind of thing. And it's basically to prove to you that this system works. Now, all you have to do is choose an ad budget that you're comfortable with. So I recommend about £10 per day, and you pay that straight to Facebook. It doesn't come to me. It's as you would pay anyway if you went and tried to set all this up yourself. But as I say, I'm setting this up for gyms all around the world, so it doesn't matter where you are, on a trial basis. So I will also monitor and optimize the campaign, and then after the 2 weeks we can analyze the results. The leads will come to you via email. So all they ask is that you assign somebody to follow up with the leads within 20 minutes if possible. So you've got to keep an eye on the email. When the numbers come through, give them a ring, courtesy call, get them through. So if you'd like to set up a trial, there's a button at the bottom of the page, and it looks like this. So if you click that button, there's further instructions, and I'll be happy to set that up for you. As I say, you just cover the ad budget, and we will take it from there after 2 weeks. Okay, so thank you very much. It's been my pleasure to take you through this. Hopefully you've got something of value. If you've got any questions regarding what I've been talking about, or anything relating to digital marketing and gyms and fitness, then please email me at hello@samsleadgen.co.uk. But apart from that, thank you very much again, and I'll see you on the next one.